Welcome to our 90s Plus Spectacular, a celebration of the lives of those 90 and over in Wood County, Ohio. We have been celebrating this event for the past 11 years. This year, it took place in the month of September in honor of National Senior Centers Month. The event is supported by the following sponsors. The Manor of Perrysburg and Hanneman Family Funeral Homes provided the meals for those 90 and over who attended our in-person event. The flowers were supported by Brookdale of Bowling Green. The framed certificates presented to each honoree were provided by Woodhaven Healthcare. The entertainment at the in-person event was supported by Waterford at Levis Commons, and the 5x7 keepsake photo was provided by St. Clair Commons for all those who attended our in-person event. Please enjoy the following spotlights on all of our 90-plus honorees in Wood County, Ohio. Kern Ackerman was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. He was born in Signet, Ohio, and attended school in Signet and Hoytville. He worked as a farmer at Quarry Farm Gourds by raising and selling gourds, and at Atlas Crankshaft. He was married and is now a widower. His significant memories include being in the gourd business for over 20 years. Congratulations, Kern. Richard Adler was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. He grew up in rural Wood County, Ohio, in the Rudolph area, and attended Liberty Schools. He was a farmer who was married for 55 years and has 2 children, 4 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. His significant memories include meeting his wife when he was in the Navy, getting married in Brooklyn, New York, and moving to Ohio. His piece of advice for future generations is don't be afraid to go into debt. Congratulations, Richard. John Alberti was born in 1925 and is 97 years of age. He grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and taught at several colleges, and was president at Blackburn College in Illinois. He was married and is a widower with 3 children. His significant memories include being in the Navy and how it impacted his life. His piece of advice for future generations is to get all the education you can. Congratulations, John. Donna Orand was born in 1922 and is 100 years of age. She was married and is widowed with 3 children. Congratulations, Donna. Valeria Barber was born in 1925 and is 97 years of age. Congratulations, Valeria. Denny Barrett was born in 1929 and is 92 years of age. He grew up in Wilmette, Illinois. He attended Carleton College and Michigan State University. He worked as a financial accountant for General Electric, Teledyne CAE, and various senior centers in Lucas County. He was married and is a widower and has 6 children and 7 grandchildren. His significant memories include the birth of his first child in 1958 and the last in 1971, and one that was adopted but he can't remember which one. His piece of advice for future generations is to love your children when they are young, and they will love you when you are old. Congratulations, Denny. Barbara Basilus was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and attended Whitney High School. She worked as a homemaker. She was married and now is a widow and has 4 children, 9 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include spending time gardening. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be nice to people. Congratulations, Barb. Rhoda Bassinger was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. Congratulations, Rhoda. Janetta Benschutter was born in 1928 and is 93 years of age. She was born in Wayne, Ohio, and attended Wayne schools. She worked as a homemaker. She was married for 70 years and now is a widow with 3 children, 2 are deceased, 5 grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include having a very good life, enjoying traveling for the winters, and enjoying all of the grandchildren. Congratulations, Janetta. Mary Bell Bentley was born in 1922 and is 99 years of age. Congratulations, Mary Bell. Dorothy Betts was born in 1926 and is 96 years of age. She grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and graduated from Whitney Vocational. She worked as a secretary for State Home Savings and Loan, a clerk at Bowling Green State University, and then was a homemaker. She married Ken, and they had 5 children and 9 grandchildren. Her significant memories include when World War II ended and all of the changes that it had entailed. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be honest and true to yourself. Congratulations, Dorothy. Ellen Byrus was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. Congratulations, Ellen. Carol Bishop was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Carol. Pat Brenneman was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up just southwest of Lima, Ohio, and attended Lima Shawnee schools. She worked for Standard Oil, and after retiring, she became a legal secretary for 2 lawyers, and for a short time was a mediator for small claims court. She was married and has 3 children, 9 grandchildren, and 11 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include moving to Bowling Green with her husband in 1970 and being the treasurer for Stonegate Condo Association for 17 years. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be kind, listen to others, and try to understand where they are coming from. Congratulations, Pat. Thelma Brown was born in 1921 and is 100 years of age. Congratulations, Thelma. Ken Brown was born in 1931 and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Ken. Kathleen Buher was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Adrian, Michigan, and attended Hodges High School. She was a teacher for K-12 in Lenawee County. She was married, and her significant memories include meeting her husband for the first time. She met him at work as he was a fellow teacher. She knew she loved him as soon as she saw him. Her piece of advice is to think before you speak. Congratulations, Kathleen. Peggy Carsey was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in New Marshfield, Ohio, and attended Waterloo High School. She worked as a secretary. She's married and has 3 children and 4 grandchildren. Her significant memories include being married in the territory of Alaska. Her piece of advice for future generations is to please be honest. If married, stay true to your spouse and don't cheat on them. Congratulations, Peggy. Selden Carsey was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. He grew up in Athens County near New Marshfield, Ohio, and attended Waterloo High School, Ohio University, and East Tennessee State University. He worked in environmental health and safety at Bowling Green State University and University of South Florida. He is married and has 3 children and 4 grandchildren. His significant memories include growing up on a farm and learning the value of hard work. His piece of advice for future generations is to never tell a lie. Congratulations, Selden. Connie Clark was born in 1928 and is 93 years of age. She grew up on a farm close to Weston, Ohio, and attended St. Louis Custard Grade School and St. Ursula Academy High School. She is a widow with 5 children, 8 grandchildren, and 16 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include when her and her sister spent the night in a tent in Morocco, and they rode on a camel to get to the site. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be honest, be kind, and follow the rules. Congratulations, Connie. Alta Cotting was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in rural Shelby, Ohio, and attended Tiro High School and Bowling Green State University. She was married and has 4 children, 7 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include when the Korean War started, the day after they were married, on February 15, 1951, and a telegram came for Chuck to be recalled for another 2 years as an officer in the Navy. Alta's piece of advice for future generations is that there is always something to smile about. Congratulations, Alta. Nora Colapetro was born in 1924 and is 97 years of age. She grew up in Rossford, Ohio, and attended Rossford schools. She worked at A&P Grocery, Libby Owens Ford Glass in Rossford, and Rossford Banking Center, which is now Huntington Bank. She was married and has 4 children, 7 grandchildren, and 18 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include her wedding day and all of the other wonderful times in her life. Her piece of advice for future generations is to love your parents, be truthful, kind, and make and keep good friends. Congratulations, Nora. Maxine Kahn was born in 1924 and is 98 years of age. Congratulations, Maxine. Shirley Councilman was born in 1930 and is 91 years of age. Congratulations, Shirley. Catherine Craig was born in 1923 and is 99 years of age. Congratulations, Catherine. Margaret Peg Craney was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Bowling Green, Ohio, and attended Bowling Green schools and Ohio University. She worked as a secretary in several departments at Bowling Green State University. She worked at the Bowling Green Country Club and as a manager at Joann Fabrics. She was married and has 3 children, 10 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include growing up in Bowling Green. Her piece of advice for future generations is to stay positive no matter what. Enjoy every day as it goes by quickly. Congratulations, Peg. Patricia Krieger was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Barnstown, Ohio, and attended Van Buren schools. She worked as a homemaker and then in factories. She is widowed with no children. Congratulations, Patricia. William Crone was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. He grew up in Montpelier, Ohio, and attended Montpelier High School, Bowling Green State University, and the University of Toledo. He worked as an electrical engineer for Libby Owens Ford Management. He was married and is a widower with 5 children, 7 grandchildren, and 7 great-grandchildren. His significant memories include graduating from Bowling Green State University, being elected Golden Falcon at Bowling Green State University, graduating the University of Toledo College of Engineering, being elected to the Board of Education, Bowling Green City Schools Vice President and being appointed to the Bowling Green Board of Public Utilities, as well as the birth of his 5 children. His piece of advice for future generations is to be active in your church and community. Vote in every election. Always vote for the best candidate, regardless of their political party. Try to follow the 10 Commandments and love one another. Never be hateful. Congratulations, William. Emily Cronenvet was born in 1927 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in Bel Air, Ohio, and attended Bel Air High Schools and Capital University. She worked as a public school music teacher and retired from Arcadia Schools. She was married and widowed with 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include teaching and producing several annual musical performances, especially the Christmas performance. Her fellow colleague, Judy Stewart, coordinated them with her, and they still hear from students who participated in them. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be kind and do good work. Congratulations, Emily. Maxine Cross was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Bowling Green, Ohio, and attended Webster Schools. She worked at the Bank of Wood County and Huntington Bank. She was married and is widowed with 2 children, 1 grandchild, and 4 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include going to Camp Kilmer in New Jersey in 1953 and meeting her husband, who was in the U.S. Army and had been away for 2 years. They were only able to send letters to receive news. The cost of the letters was 3 cents. Her piece of advice for future generations is to enjoy each day, work hard, and feel good about your accomplishments. Enjoy even the small things. Congratulations, Maxine. Madeline Curtis was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Twinsburg, Ohio, and attended Twinsburg Schools, CWRU, Kent State University, and Gestalt Institute. She worked as a registered nurse. She also taught nursing, served as a nursing administrator. She fulfilled many roles as a nurse associated with life experiences, such as caring for elderly relatives. She was married and has 1 daughter. Her significant memories include returning to her original school of nursing as an instructor. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be open to lifelong learning. Choose wisely the path of faith to follow. Congratulations, Madeline. Wilma Cutterbertson was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Martin, Ohio, and attended Genoa schools. She worked as a homemaker. She was married and widowed with 3 children. 1 is deceased, 5 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include going on a 2-week trip with a church to an Indian reservation and attending a powwow. Her piece of advice for future generations is to always be honest and live by the golden rule. Congratulations, Wilma. Sheila Rose Damschroeder was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Wayne, Ohio, and attended Portage Township schools. She worked in childcare for over 40 years. She was married and is widowed with 6 children and 30 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include one Christmas when her dad tried to talk her into asking Santa for a train for Christmas, rather than a doll she really wanted. On Christmas morning, she woke up to find a doll sitting in the middle of a set of train tracks. Her piece of advice for future generations is to keep God first, and second, lots of love and respect to yourself. Congratulations, Sheila. Eileen Davis was born in 1927 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in Wayne, Ohio, and attended Wayne High School. She has 5 children and many grandchildren. Her significant memories include getting married. Her piece of advice is to get married young. Congratulations, Eileen. James Dean was born in 1930 and is 91 years of age. Congratulations, James. Wallace Bud Dennis was born in 1926 and is 96 years of age. He grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, attended Cleveland schools, and attended The Ohio State University. He worked as the Director of Emergency Management in Wood County. He was married and has 4 children, 6 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. His significant memories include not realizing he was watching his future wife jump from the shed roof while she continued to shout, "Here comes Walter's boyfriend." Walter became his brother in 1953 and continued to be his lifelong friend. His piece of advice for future generations is from your first job to your last, prepare for your senior years. Save 10% of each paycheck. Congratulations, Bud. Helen Dermer was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She was born on a farm in Seneca County and attended school at Old Fort. She worked as a teacher. She was married and is widowed with 3 children and 3 grandchildren. Her significant memories include her worldwide experiences traveling from military schools in Japan and Italy, Navy schools, and travel opportunities. Her piece of advice for future generations is to follow the golden rule. Congratulations, Helen. Phyllis Dibling was born in 1931 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Green Springs, Ohio, and attended Old Fort schools. She worked as a homemaker and later worked at a truck tarp shop. She was married and is widowed with 5 children, 7 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include her father buying a tractor and baler after the war. It took 3 kids to run it. They went to different farms each day and did that for several years. Her father wasn't a farmer. Her piece of advice is to buy life insurance when you're young. Invest in saving when you're young. It will never be enough. Plus, you get the power of compounding interest. Congratulations, Phyllis. May Donovan was born in 1927 and is 95 years of age. Congratulations, May. Marion Dunn was born in 1925 and is 97 years of age. She grew up in Bowling Green, Ohio, and attended Church Street Elementary and Bowling Green High School. She worked as an owner of Dunn's Kitty Care. She's married and widowed with 8 children, 16 grandchildren, and 16 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include spending over 50 years in Florida and 97 in Bowling Green, Ohio. She feels blessed to have met so many friends in both places. Her piece of advice for future generations is to take one day at a time and live your life to the fullest. Congratulations, Marion. Patty Dunn was born in 1928 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in rural Bowling Green, Ohio, and attended Pemberville High School. She worked as a secretary at Bowling Green State University. She has 3 children, 6 grandchildren. Her significant memories include flying with her husband in a small 2-seater plane and landing in her father's hayfield to pick her up. Her piece of advice is live life to the fullest. Don't wait too late. Don't forget to exercise every day. Congratulations, Patty. Rosemary Espin was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in Melinda, Ohio, and attended Melinda Green School. She was a homemaker. She was married for over 50 years and has 3 children. Her significant memories include working for a blind man making brooms in her teenage years. Her piece of advice is to treat others better than they treat you. Congratulations, Rosemary. Irene Fago was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. Congratulations, Irene. George Farr was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. He grew up in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and attended school there. He worked in sales. He was married and is a widower with 3 children, 8 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren. His significant memories include his great wife and his 3 children. His piece of advice for future generations is to enjoy life. Congratulations, George! Louette Fiesel was born in 1929 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Bloomdale, Ohio, and attended Bloomdale schools. She worked as a postmistress for the United States Postal Service. She's married and has 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories are from April 1, 1930, when her father was working on the high-level bridge. Someone had accidentally set off dynamite and caused an explosion. The results caused her father to be in St. Vincent Hospital for several weeks. Another significant memory includes being Miss Wood County in 1963. Her piece of advice for future generations is to keep it simple. Congratulations, Louette! Joe Fugel was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. Congratulations, Joe! Mary Foster was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Wayne, Ohio, and attended Montgomery local schools. She worked as a line lady at Bowling Green State University and was a homemaker. She has 5 children, 17 grandchildren, and 22 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include being the youngest of 14 children. She is the only one left in her family. She lived on a farm 1 mile south of Wayne and grew all her own food. Not having a freezer, she did a lot of canning. Her piece of advice for future generations is that the Lord is always with us through the bad times and the good times. Congratulations, Mary! Urban Funk was born in 1924 and is 98 years of age. Congratulations, Urban! Shirley Garner was born in 1931 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Bradner, Ohio, and attended Bradner High School. She worked at Fostoria Industries as a foreman. She is widowed and has 2 children, 5 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren, and 4 great-great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include being involved with her grandchildren and great-grandchildren's lives, including their activities and traveling with them. Her piece of advice for future generations is to just keep moving. Congratulations, Shirley! Thelma Gomine was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in Bowling Green, Ohio, and attended school there. She worked at a hospital and was a surgical nurse. She was married and has 2 children. Congratulations, Thelma! Joyce Grimshaw was born in 1929 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Detroit, Michigan, and attended Highland Park High School and Wayne State University. She worked as a teacher for 28 years. She has 3 children, 9 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include when her daughter and her went on a trip and picked up 2 hitchhikers, and they stayed with them for 3 days. 39 years later, they looked them up on the computer and found them. They had pictures of them on their web page. Her piece of advice is the more you help others, the more your life has value. Congratulations, Joyce! Ida Hall was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. Congratulations, Ida! Emmy Hahn was born in 1930 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, and attended Hood College and Catholic University of America. She worked as a dietetic internship with the Women's Medical Specialist Corps of the United States Army, stationed over 3 years at the Walter Reed Army Medical Center. Later worked at the Wood County Hospital as a dietitian for 17 years and as an instructor of food and nutrition at Bowling Green State University and Owens Tech. She was married for 56 years and is now widowed with 4 children, 3 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. Her significant memories include being in the basement of her home in Washington, D.C. on November 22, 1963, when her father-in-law came down to tell her and her husband that President John F. Kennedy had been assassinated. Besides feeling of shock and unbelief, her first question was, "What kind of world am I bringing a child into?" Her 4th child, a second daughter, arrived 4 days later, and has given them the answer. What kind of world will this child help to make? Her piece of advice is letting go of languishing, go forth and flourish. Congratulations, Emmy. Lillian Hassan was born in 1925 and is 97 years of age. Congratulations, Lillian. Geraldine Howenstein was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Geraldine. Luther Henline was born in 1927 and is 95 years of age. He grew up on a farm in rural Pemberville, Ohio, and attended school there. He worked as an industrial electrician. He is a widower with 3 children, 2 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. His significant memories include being part of the military service for 18 years. His piece of advice for future generations is to enjoy this life as you only have one life to live. Congratulations, Luther. Raymond Hoeth was born in 1924 and is 98 years of age. He grew up on a farm in Cary, Ohio, and attended high school at McCutcheonville High and Tiffin University. He worked as a manager of Sears Roebuck Catalog Store and district manager out of Sears Chicago. He is married and has 5 children, 10 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. His significant memories include being part of the Navy during World War II. He served on LST-42 in South Pacific, was in the invasion of Iwo Jima, and witnessed flag raising of Mount Suribachi. Congratulations, Raymond. Michelina Hoef was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Tiffin, Ohio, and attended St. Mary's Elementary, Calvert High School, Purdue University at Fort Wayne, Indiana. She worked as a bank teller, an RN in a hospital, a doctor's office, Wood County Health Department, and Home Health and Hospice. She is married and has 5 children, 10 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Congratulations, Michelina. Marie Hoffman was born in 1927 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in Albany, New York, and attended Bethlehem Central High and the University of Wisconsin. She worked as a homemaker. She worked at Bowling Green State University and as a bookkeeper for the family business Huffman Equipment Company. She is widowed and has 6 children, 16 grandchildren, and 14 great-grandchildren, and 4 great-great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include being involved with her camping vacations, cross-country family ventures, retirement travels to Alaska, Mexico, Russia, Panama Canal, and Malta. Her piece of advice for future generations is to spend time with family. Congratulations, Marie. Paul Huff was born in 1927 and is 95 years of age. He grew up in Arcadia, Ohio, and attended school there. He joined the Navy in 1943, then worked at Atlas Crankshaft, Cummins Diesel, in Fostoria for 30 years. He restored over 40 old cars. Model A Fords were his favorite. He is a widower and has 3 children, 6 grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-grandchild. His significant memories include the day he married his wife in Aurora, Indiana. His piece of advice for future generations is to live your life, work hard, save your money, and love your wife. Congratulations, Paul. Ralph Hummel was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. Congratulations, Ralph. Margie Ann Jackson was born in 1929 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Millbury, Ohio, and attended Genoa Clay Schools. She worked as a teacher. She is widowed and has 2 children, 4 grandchildren, 7 great-grandchildren, 2 great-great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include becoming a teacher and teaching at Whitmer Vocational Schools. Her piece of advice for future generations is to love your family, be grateful for what you have, be upbeat, help those in need, keep moving, stay involved with what is going on. Congratulations, Margie Ann. Thomas Jacobs was born in 1928 and is 93 years of age. Congratulations, Thomas. Dale Johnson was born in 1930 and is 91 years of age. He grew up in Lake Township, Ohio, and attended Lake School. He worked as a general foreman at Libby Owens Ford and played an accordion in a dance band for 50 years. He has been married to Janine Johnson for 70 years and has 3 children and 7 grandchildren. His significant memories include being married to his wonderful wife for over 70 years and playing the accordion in the various bands. His piece of advice for future generations is, though life's roads may seem rough at times, always look to find the good in things. Congratulations, Dale. Janine Johnson was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in West Toledo, Ohio, and attended Whitmore High School. She has 3 children and 7 grandchildren. Her significant memories include the day her daughter adopted 2 sons from Guatemala, and she was able to travel to Guatemala to help bring one of the sons home. Her piece of advice is to be kind to others and never put off until tomorrow what you should do today. Congratulations, Janine. Virginia Johnson was born in 1920 and is 102 years of age. Congratulations, Virginia. Betty Jones was born in 1926 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in Deschler, Ohio, and attended Signet schools. She worked as a secretary for her husband's construction company. She is married to Charles Jones Builder in Bowling Green and had 1 son who passed in 2008. She has 3 grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include playing golf with her husband, and she played at the Bowling Green Country Club Ladies' Night until she was 91 years of age. Her piece of advice for future generations is to keep dancing as long as you can. Congratulations, Betty. Edward P. King, Jr. was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. He grew up in East Toledo, Ohio, and attended Eastside Central, Raymer, Waite, and Toledo University. He spent 35 years in human resources and ended up as the Director of International Human Resources for Champion Spark Plugs, covering over 24 countries with over 5,000 employees. He was married for 65 years and is a widower with 2 children and 3 grandchildren. All 3 of his grandchildren are mechanical engineers. His significant memories include his visit with his wife to Normandy American Cemetery in Normandy, France. His piece of advice for future generations is that things change all the time and cultures also change, but remember to respect your parents and their experiences and history. Congratulations, Edward. Bonnie Naggs was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. Congratulations, Bonnie. Lena Kos was born in 1924 and is 98 years of age. Congratulations, Lena. Herbert Kratzer was born in 1920 and is 102 years of age. Congratulations, Herbert. Virginia Kratzer was born in 1924 and is 98 years of age. Congratulations, Virginia. Isabel Krift was born in 1927 and is 95 years of age. Congratulations, Isabel. Elizabeth Kretz was born in 1925 and is 97 years of age. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Alice LaHote was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Perrysburg, Ohio, and attended Rossford High School. She worked as a secretary and as a homemaker. Later, she volunteered for many community organizations. She was married for 55 years and has 4 children, 9 grandchildren, and 11 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include buying an acre of land, building and then living in the garage for 5 years. She remained in that home for 65 years. Her piece of advice is to regain some of the old values, respect others, be grateful for all you have. Congratulations, Alice. Cecilia Lambert was born in 1926 and is 96 years of age. She grew up in Perrysburg, Ohio, and attended Perrysburg schools. She worked as a bookkeeper for 28 years at St. Anthony Villa in Toledo. She was married and is widowed with 5 children, 13 grandchildren, and 18 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include giving birth to identical twin daughters. Congratulations, Cecilia. Beverly Lanning was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. Congratulations, Beverly. Hiram Lanning was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. Congratulations, Hiram. Robert Lemmenbrock was born in 1926 and is 95 years of age. Congratulations, Robert. Betty Long was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in Hoytville, Ohio, and attended Jackson Township schools. She worked as a secretary, at a Wood County school treasurer, and was a homemaker. She had 3 children, 4 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include being able to watch her 3 grandchildren grow up and her 4 great-grandchildren. She feels very fortunate to have this family. She's lived a good life and a happy life. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be happy and live a good and honest life. Congratulations, Betty. Betty Longstreet was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in Tontogany and Grand Rapids and attended Tontogany schools. She was employed at Dr. Beatty and Archer Optometrists in Bowling Green and was also a homemaker. She was married for 73 years and is now widowed with 3 children, 5 grandchildren, and 12 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include losing a son to a work accident, losing a granddaughter and grandson to cancer, and losing her husband and soulmate and adjusting to living alone. Her piece of advice for future generations is to try to live each day with a positive attitude. Congratulations, Betty. Virginia Matuzek was born in 1926 and is 95 years of age. Congratulations, Virginia. Norma McCartney was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. Congratulations, Norma. Ruth McCrary was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Bowling Green, Ohio, and attended Bowling Green High School. She worked at a 5 and dime store. She has 3 children and 4 grandchildren. Her most significant memories include the day she got married and traveling with her husband. Her piece of advice for future generations is to just work. When a good opportunity comes, take it and never stop learning. Congratulations, Ruth. Stephen McEwen was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. He grew up in Bowling Green, Ohio, and attended Bowling Green schools. He worked at Henry Filters as president and CEO. He is married and has 6 children, 12 grandchildren, and 10 great-grandchildren. His significant memories include the Depression years and when tramps would visit their home for a meal. His piece of advice for future generations is to take good care of the planet. Congratulations, Stephen. Patricia McGinnis was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in Fostoria, Ohio, graduated from Fostoria High School, and later attended Bowling Green State University. She worked as a kindergarten teacher, elementary school principal, and also worked for Channel 27 WBGU, completing workshops, and for several years supervising future teachers at Bowling Green State University. She was married for 46 years. She has 1 son, 1 stepdaughter, and 2 granddaughters. Her significant memories include teaching and being a principal, serving on Bowling Green City Council for 2 years, receiving the Bowling Green Chamber of Commerce Citizen Award in 1987, and receiving the Bowling Green State University Alumni Community Award in 1986. Her piece of advice is to always do your best in all you do. Congratulations, Pat. Harold Mercer was born in 1924 and is 98 years of age. He grew up in Portage Township and attended school there. He worked in construction and carpentry. He was married and now a widower with 2 children, 5 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren. His significant memories include when he got married in 1947 and the life he lived with his wife of 65 years, and also raising a great family. His piece of advice for future generations is to get a good education, not to drink, smoke, or do drugs, get married, raise a family, and enjoy your work. Congratulations, Harold. Doris Miller was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in North Baltimore, Ohio, and attended school there. She worked as a homemaker and assisted her husband build his insurance business. She was married and is a widower with 2 children and 4 grandchildren. Her significant memories include the end of the Korean War, having children and watching them grow up, visiting Hawaii and New York City, and taking family on the Caribbean cruise, flipping a canoe at Mohican State Park, and leading the church youth fellowship group for 10 years with her husband. Her piece of advice for future generations is to always remember how blessed you are to live in this great country. Congratulations, Doris. Margaret Miller was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Bowling Green, Ohio, and attended Bloomdale schools. She worked as a typist for a doctor. She was married and has 1 daughter. Her piece of advice for future generations is to choose a job that you enjoy. Congratulations, Margaret. M. Joanne Mills was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Rudolph, Ohio, and attended Liberty schools, and then changed to Westwood. She worked as an accountant and as a controller for Great Scott in Findlay. When she retired, she completed taxes out of her home. She was married and now a widow with 1 child and 1 grandchild. Her significant memories include studying at home for her CPA exam while working full-time. She passed on her 2nd attempt and never attended college. They owned a cabin in Hathaway Sportsman's Club on a lake in Upper Peninsula of Michigan. She spent many years going up there boating, fishing, and snowmobiling. Her piece of advice for future generations is to get an education, work experience, be honest, kind to others, hardworking, and keep the faith. Congratulations, Joanne. Beverly Murray was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Dunbridge, Ohio, and attended Dunbridge Elementary School, and Bowling Green High School. She worked as a secretary at Otsego High School and School of Journalism at Bowling Green State University. She's married and is widowed with 3 children, 4 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include growing up on a farm in Dunbridge and helping her mom and dad feed the animals. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be kind to others. Congratulations, Beverly. Doris Nye was born in 1924 and is 97 years of age. She grew up in Clyde, Ohio, and attended Clyde schools. Doris was a homemaker and worked in her husband's factory. Doris and her husband had 4 children together. Her significant memories include getting married after graduating high school and living on the farm in Clyde. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be happy, have good friends and family. Congratulations, Doris. Frances Petznick was born in 1923 and is 98 years of age. Congratulations, Frances. Lauren Phillips was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. He grew up in Wyandotte County, Ohio, and attended school in Sycamore. He worked in retail, TV appliances, consumer electronics sales, and services. He was married and is now a widower with 2 children. His significant memories include, after 1951, the U.S. Coast Guard boot camp. His first station duty was in New Orleans. He remembers seeing full segregation for the first time. It was a shocking event for a white farmer boy from northern Ohio. His piece of advice is to avoid alcohol, tobacco, drugs, live a clean life, set goals, work hard to maintain a positive attitude. You reap what you sow in life. Be self-sufficient. What goes around comes around. Congratulations, Lauren. Joan Potter was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Grand Rapids, Ohio, and attended Grand Rapids schools. She worked as an administrative secretary. She's widowed with 4 children and 21 grandchildren. Her significant memories include the marriage of her second husband, a nearly perfect man. Her piece of advice for future generations is to learn all you can and be helpful and kind to all. Congratulations, Joan. Sue Potter was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. She was born in Bowling Green, Ohio, and shortly after her family moved to Rudolph, Ohio, and she attended Liberty Schools. She worked at the United States Department in the Foreign Service sector. Her significant memories include spending most of her service years working at embassies and consulates in Africa, Europe, and Asia, and finishing in Toronto, Canada. She returned to Bowling Green in 2001. Her piece of advice for future generations is to seize the day. Congratulations, Sue. Evelyn Presky was born in 1923 and is 99 years of age. Congratulations, Evelyn. Hazel Ream was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. She was born in Georgia, Pittsburgh, and attended school at Mazoka High School. She worked at Pittsburgh Seals and later worked as a dental assistant. She was married and has 2 children and 5 grandchildren. Her significant memories include her marriage and the birth of her children. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be interested in God and what He teaches. Congratulations, Hazel. Mary Reimer was born in 1931 and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Mary. Eloise Reitzel was born in 1929 and is 92 years of age. She was born in Wayne, Ohio, and attended Pemberville schools. She taught high school and some post-high school students in business courses and was also a secretary in a Christian bookstore for 18 years. She was married for nearly 50 years, is widowed, and has 3 children, 9 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include a special cruise to Alaska that her husband earned. He worked for SIO and BP oil companies for almost 40 years. They were able to travel to the start of the Alaska pipeline and see how it was operated, how the personnel managed it, way up there in such a challenging environment. The awesome beauty of the state was breathtaking and so very enjoyable for both. Her piece of advice for future generations is to stay faithful to the God who created you and do your best to practice the golden rule and obey his commandments. Cherish your family and friends and hard work. Be kind and helpful. Look to the bright side of life. Learn all you can do, no matter your age. Be very thankful for all the blessings you have enjoyed while living on this amazing earth and in this amazing country called the U.S. Congratulations, Eloise. Marveline Ricard was born in 1927 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in Champaign County, Ohio, and attended Salem Township local schools. She worked as a minister's wife and an elementary school teacher. She was married and widowed with 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 7 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include their mission trips with her husband to New Mexico, Southwestern, and Willow, Alaska. Her piece of advice for future generations is to have faith in God and keep busy helping others. Congratulations, Marveline. Lou Reinerson was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Lou. Pat Robb was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Pat. Vera Rowe was born in 1923 and is 99 years of age. She grew up in Weston, Ohio, and attended Old Washington Township schools. She worked as a beautician for 3 years, then as a farmer's wife. She is married for 68 years and has 5 children, 12 grandchildren, and 23 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include camping, fishing, and farming. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be truthful, honest, and do the right things. Make church your first choice and stand by the word of the Lord. Congratulations, Vera. Norma Rosebrook was born in 1925 and is 96 years of age. She grew up in Deschler, Ohio, and attended Fish School, a one-room schoolhouse. She was a homemaker and then worked at a drugstore. She was married and has 5 children, 10 grandchildren, and 24 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include her husband being in World War II and taking care of her grandkids. Her piece of advice for future generations is to think positive and to try to do your best. Congratulations, Norma. John F. Rutter was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. He grew up in Macomb, Ohio, and attended Bowling Green schools. He worked for Libby Owens Ford for 30 years. He's married and been widowed for 4 years. His significant memories include being in Korea from 1952 to 1953. His piece of advice for future generations is to keep God in your life. Congratulations, John. Ramona Sanchez was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Houston, Texas, and was one of 12 children. She attended very little schooling growing up as she helped her family out in the fields. As an adult, she worked at a pizza factory and cleaned dorms at Bowling Green State University. She was married and has 6 children, 1 set of twins, and many great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include spending time with her family, especially over the holidays, and cooking for them, and sneaking out of her house to go fishing with her husband Marcus. Her piece of advice for future generations is to take care of your health and body, you only get one, and to love each other. Congratulations, Ramona. May Schultz was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Grand Rapids, Ohio, and attended Grand Rapids schools. She worked as a beautician for 20 years and then in food service for 18 and a half years. She was married and now widowed. Her significant memories include her wedding day at 25 years of age and being married for 63 years. Her piece of advice for future generations is to work hard, to be a friend to all, and to be responsible for what you do. Congratulations, May. Kenneth Skinny was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. He grew up in Bellot, Ohio, and attended Goshen High School. He worked as a farmer. He's married and has 5 children, 13 grandchildren, and 25 great-grandchildren. His significant memories include working in construction with the BGSU sports facilities. His piece of advice for future generations is to try to fill your lives with your love and guidance. Congratulations, Kenneth. Rita Skinny was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Damascus, Ohio, and attended Goshen High School. She worked at a grocery store as a cashier. She's married and has 5 children, 13 grandchildren, and 25 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include raising her family, as she was a stay-at-home mom. Her piece of advice for future generations is to try to fill your lives with love and guidance. Congratulations, Rita. George Cipher was born in 1926 and is 95 years of age. He grew up in New York City and attended Brooklyn High School for specialty trades, Antioch College for his bachelor's degree, and Western Reserve University for his master's and PhD. He worked as a precision lens polisher, a bank teller, a grade school teacher and test developer, and a professor of education for Bowling Green State University. He's been married to Nancy for 60 years. One of George's most significant memories are listening to Bach's Toccata and Fugue in D minor. The cathedral in Regensburg scheduled a midday orchestra recital, and he was there. He had no other plans, so he went to sit in a pew and waited. Suddenly, Bach's Toccata and Fugue broke quiet, the sounds reverberating and mingling. Indescribable. What an experience. He heard this masterwork, as Bach intended, played on an acoustic organ in a Goth cathedral. The downside was he didn't enjoy the recording of the work anymore. It sounds dead. No orchestral version of his work satisfies him anymore. His piece of advice is that a democratic system of government is fragile. Keep alert, be sensitive to political issues and vote. Don't complain about them. Remember, you are part of them, those and they. Congratulations, George. Nancy Seifert was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Cuyahoga Heights outside of Cleveland, Ohio. She attended Cuyahoga Heights High School, Western Reserve University. She worked first as a chemist, second as a 4th grade school teacher, third as a PhD student at Bowling Green State University to become a population ecologist and then dropped out, and finally as a tax preparer and special IRS agent. She's been married to George for 60 years. Her significant memories include when they had the chance to go to Sao Paulo, Brazil with student teachers. She was offered a job student teaching for a group of college students who were preparing lessons and science projects. Only one student spoke English. The rest spoke Portuguese, and they expected her to lecture them. She said, "Let's sit down and discuss our teaching problems." Teaching issue solved. The students took over the class, and she only gave random advice. Her piece of advice for future generations is to plant a garden with lots of flowers. Travel the world and the U.S., learn everything you can, and work at something you enjoy. Congratulations, Nancy. Joanne Chenu was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. She was born in Portage, Ohio, and attended Portage Township Schools in Elkhart, Indiana for dental school. She worked as a dental assistant. She was married and has 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include being born in Pierre, as her father was a teacher for the Haskell Institute for Native Americans. They moved to Portage, where her dad became a farmer. She remembers being raised on a farm and then marrying a school teacher who was also a farmer. Her piece of advice for future generations is that education is very important for your future. Always try hard to achieve your goals. Congratulations, Joanne. Kenneth Stephen was born in 1930 and is 91 years of age. He was born in Pemberville, Ohio, and attended Pemberville High School. He worked as a farmer, a Freedom Township trustee, and he worked at a pickle grading station. He has 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren. His significant memories include June 1944, the day his brother died in World War II. His piece of advice for future generations is to put your faith in Jesus. Congratulations, Kenneth. Kathleen Sloma was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. She was born in Chicago and attended Immaculate Catholic School in Chicago. She worked as a teacher, focusing on kindergarten. She was married and has 3 children and several grandchildren. Her significant memories include raising her children. Her piece of advice for future generations is to go to school and study hard. Congratulations, Kathleen. Robert Lee Smith was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. He grew up in Pemberville, Ohio, and attended school there. He worked as a high school band instructor in Hoytville and Anthony Wayne schools, as an elementary school teacher for 5th and 6th grades at Perrysburg schools, a church choir director at First Methodist Church in Perrysburg, and an organist at Grace United Methodist Church in Perrysburg. He's married and a widower with 3 children and 1 grandchild. His significant memories include being stationed during the Korean War in Fort McClellan in Alabama and being in charge of officer personnel. He enjoyed his work in the Army and might have made a career out of it, but he didn't want to be stationed overseas. He made friends with all soldiers all over the country, and all of them different races. His piece of advice for future generations is that we must all learn to get along and treat each other with respect. That is the only way this country will survive. Congratulations, Robert. Viola Smith was born in 1930 and is 91 years of age. She was born in North Baltimore and attended North Baltimore schools. She worked at Whirlpool Factory in Findlay, Ohio. She has 2 children and lots of grandchildren. Her significant memories include spending time with her grandmother when she was growing up. Her piece of advice for future generations is to respect the elderly. Congratulations, Viola. Mary Jane St. John was born in 1927 and is 94 years of age. Congratulations, Mary Jane. Alice Ann Staywick was born in 1929 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Liberty Township and attended Liberty High School until 10th grade and graduated from Pemberville High School. She served in the Air Force for 2 years. She worked as a cashier at Grace Smith's Bakery and drove bus for 3 years, and then worked in their commercial department for 2 years. She was married and a widow with 1 son. Her significant memories include growing up on a farm, working hard to help her father and her brother when they went into the Army. During her years in Illinois, she met Janet Reno, a Secretary of State, and even started golfing at 64 years of age and got a hole-in-one at 72. It's never too late. Her piece of advice for future generations is to keep going as long as your health allows, accept whatever life hands deal you, and respect others, and you will be respected in return. Congratulations, Alice. Nancy Lou Stockner was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Morrill, Ohio, and attended Morrill and Bowling Green schools. She worked as a primary school teacher. She's married and has 2 children and 3 grandchildren. Her significant memories include many years of traveling to 39 different countries. Her piece of advice for future generations is to do a lot of traveling while you're physically able. Congratulations, Nancy Lou. Marjorie Terry was born in 1923 and is 99 years of age. She grew up between Custer and Deschler on a farm and attended school in Jackson Township. She worked at the A&P grocery store as a bookkeeper for 29 years. Marjorie has 2 children, 18 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren, and 5 great-great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include skipping the 1st grade because she was so far ahead of all of her peers. Her father taught her to read and do math before she was 6. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be happy and follow God's rule. Congratulations, Marjorie. Jose Therese was born in 1929 and is 92 years of age. Congratulations, Jose. Phyllis Townsend was born in 1930 and is 91 years of age. Congratulations, Phyllis. Ralph Townsend was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. He grew up in Bloomington, Illinois, and attended Illinois Wesleyan College. He worked as an instructor for the University of Illinois and later got his master's and PhD in math. He also taught at Bowling Green State University. He's married and has 2 children and 1 grandchild. His significant memories include attending classes taught by well-educated people, learning about religion, and deconstructing prior beliefs. He was baptized without consent, and this sticks out to him. His piece of advice for future generations is to not expect miracles. If you have a caring spirit, you will have a good life. Use your confidence to your advantage. Congratulations, Ralph. Eileen Terrell was born in 1928 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Bowling Green and attended school in Hoytville. She has 8 children and many grandchildren. She's married to George and was a homemaker. Her significant memories include being married and how happy she was. Congratulations, Eileen. Donald Underwood was born in 1926 and is 96 years of age. He grew up in Woodville, Ohio, and attended school there. He worked as an auto mechanic, a sales representative, an auto technician, and an instructor. He's married and a widower with 5 children. His significant memories include being in the U.S. Navy service as an aviation mechanic. His piece of advice for future generations is to study, read books pertaining to what you do, and attend trainings. Congratulations, Donald. Clarence Van Horn was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. Congratulations, Clarence. Donna June Van Voris was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Scottsbridge, Ohio, and attended Webster Township Schools and Bowling Green City Schools. She worked as a bookkeeper for her husband's business and as a homemaker. She was married to a wonderful husband and has 4 kids, 7 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren. Her most significant memories include her loving parents, her husband, family, and grandchildren. June says that all of her days of memories in the making are precious. There are too many to list just one. Her piece of advice for future generations is to live every day and every moment as time slips away. Congratulations, June. Patricia Vierhoff was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. She was born in Akron, Ohio, and attended Lincoln Elementary School and South High School. She worked as a dental office in a dental lab and as a practicing nurse at St. Charles, St. Vincent's, and an assisted living facility. She's married and now a widow. Her significant memories include being married and going dancing each week. Her piece of advice for future generations is to stay happy, love each other, love each day, and love God. Congratulations, Patty. Mary Vestal was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Pemberville and Luckey, Ohio, and attended Pemberville schools. She worked as a teacher's assistant at Wood Lane School and started a preschool called Plan, Do, and Talk with her friend Sherry Kretzer. She's married and widowed with 2 children, 2 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include the marriage and births in her family. She also has fond memories of spending time with other families at Lake Erie and Platte Lake, Michigan, and traveling to different places in this country on vacations. Her piece of advice for future generations is to go to college, to get a degree, or do something you really love, so you'll work hard. Be good to your family and friends, and keep them close, and always keep God in your life. Congratulations, Mary. Mary Vollmer was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Mary. Claire Ann Walsh was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. Congratulations, Claire Ann. Rita Walsh was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Rita. George Webb was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. Congratulations, George. Margaret Whitaker was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Custard, Ohio, and attended St. Louis Grade School and Milton High School. She worked as a farmer's wife and at a trunking company as an office manager. She's married and widowed with 5 children, 10 grandchildren, and 15 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories include her first grade teacher, Sister Mary Paul, being very kind. She remembers Pearl Harbor Day very well, as it was very frightening. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be kind, be tolerant, and be a friend. Congratulations, Margaret. Velma White was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. Congratulations, Velma. Carol Bratz Wilson was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Perrysburg, Ohio, and attended Perrysburg schools and Ohio State University. She worked as a volunteer director at St. Luke's Hospital. She's widowed with 2 children and 2 grandchildren. Her significant memories include nearly being killed by a German shepherd that attacked her. Her piece of advice for future generations is to welcome life with open arms. Congratulations, Carol. Ernest Urey was born in 1927 and is 94 years of age. He was born in Tazewell, Tennessee, and attended a one-room schoolhouse. He worked as a core maker at Unicast Foundry. He's married and widowed with 3 children and 8 grandchildren. His significant memories include working in his garden. His piece of advice for future generations is to seek the Lord. Congratulations, Ernest. Congratulations to all of our 2022 honorees. Thank you for viewing our 2022 90s Plus Spectacular. Congratulations to all of those honorees 90 and over who celebrated this event with us. We appreciate the support from the following sponsors: the Manor of Perrysburg and Hanneman Family Funeral Homes for providing the meals for those 90 and over at our in-person event. Brookdale Bowling Green for providing the flowers. Woodhaven Healthcare for providing the framed certificates, Waterford at Levis Commons for providing the entertainment at our in-person event, and St. Clair Commons for providing the 5x7 event keepsake photo for all of those who attended our in-person event. Congratulations once again to all of our honorees.